welcome to Dunham TV News. Today's story takes place out in Asheville, North Carolina, where a 23-year-old pregnant woman lost her life, and her and her son were found in a park out in Asheville. Let's watch the clip.
The man who killed a young mother and critically injured her son is in police custody now in Ohio, and he's waiting to be extradited back to North Carolina.
That's the story we first brought to you as breaking news yesterday morning. Joggers actually found the mother and son in a park. Ashley Manelli is live near that scene with the latest on this story. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, good morning, Ben and Lauren. Now, this story has really hit the Asheville community hard. In fact, you can see this morning, people have already started forming a memorial here in Jones Park, very close to where the body of 23-year-old Candice Pickens was found yesterday, and her son, 3-year-old Zachaeus Waters, found shot in the head with critical injuries, now in the hospital in stable condition, but we know he is still fighting for his life. Take a look. Here's the mother and son, again, who were involved in all of this. Now, police tell us this man, take a look, Nathaniel Dixon, 24-year-old, is now the one who they believe is responsible for this crime. They say he will be charged with first-degree murder, second-degree attempted murder, as well as child abuse when he's brought back here to North Carolina. Now, investigators tell us Dixon fled to Columbus, Ohio after shooting the two here in Jones Park. We spoke with people living in the area who say they reported hearing what sounded like fireworks on Wednesday night. We do know the bodies were discovered the next morning on Thursday around 6 here in the park by a jogger who called 911. Now, at this point, the big question in this case, what is the relationship between Dixon and the two victims? We have no idea at this point. We have reached out to police to find out more, and of course, we'll let you know when we do learn more about this case. But Lauren and Ben, again, just a very sad situation here in Asheville, a story that really hit the community very hard. And, you know, just interestingly enough, this park right next to an elementary school, so you got to be thankful that at least no children came across the scene before police got here.
Yeah, that's a great point, but for anyone to see that and just for two people to be so disregarded like that, it's just so hard to take. Ashley, there is a lot left to find out, so hopefully we'll learn more a little bit later. Thank
you. A jogger happened to find the body at a park. Found her shot in the head, her and her 3-year-old son. Right now, that child is in the hospital fighting for his life. Due to the gunshot to the head, he lost his left eye, and according to Candice Pickens' mother, it was about she refusing to get an abortion. 24-year-old, I think Nathaniel Dixon is charged with first-degree murder, first-degree attempted murder, I think, and first-degree murder on an unborn child. Now, my thing is, men, if you don't want to pay child support and you're out here having sex with these women out here, you need to put a lid on it. And some of you probably going to say, well, how in the world do you know about what's going on? Because you know what? I was in that situation. Okay? Unprotected sex, not good. Not good, especially if you don't want any kids. You know, because paying child support is a nightmare. Believe me, I went through 18 years of hell paying child support. I didn't really even get a chance to see my kid. You know, me and my son, we have a relationship, but not the way it should be. You know, a lot of that is from his mother. A lot of that's from her, unfortunately. If you want to get credit, like getting a new car or something like that, believe it or not, they put child support on your credit report. It'll be hard for you to get anything. And this guy, personally, he's a piece of crap. He's a crap. He's a piece of shit. Sorry, but you gotta know who you're dealing with when you're having sex with people out here. Um, Paying child support is no joke, because when you get behind and you don't pay, they suspend your driver's license, any kind of business license you have. At one time, they suspended my nursing license at the time when I was a nursing assistant. They suspended my nursing license, all because I was like 1 month behind in paying child support. You know, let it be known, the system does not care about these kids, because it's all a business thing. It's all about money. When they can get money out of you to pay support men, the federal government, they get a cut. The state, they get a cut. You know, so they don't really give a shit about these kids. They don't. And you think the government's going to tell these women to stop having kids? No, they're not going to tell them to stop, because it's a money maker. It's a money maker for the women and for the federal and state governments. Believe it or not. Don't got to listen to me. Look it up. It's a business thing. You know? So, yeah, you go right ahead. Keep on getting all these women pregnant and all that, and because you're the one hurting yourselves. You're the one that's going to go to jail. And like I said earlier, this guy is a piece of shit. I mean, all because he doesn't want to pay child support. I guarantee that's what all boiled down to. He didn't want to pay child support. You should have thought about that before you had sex with her. Should have thought about that. Then you wouldn't be in this situation. End up killing this girl. And her 3-year-old son. He had nothing to do with what was going on between you and your unborn child's mother. That 3-year-old, it had nothing. That little boy is fighting for his life. Fighting for his life. That ain't good. That's not cool at all. Really not good at all. But you got to stop having sex with all these different type of people. And ladies, you need to be careful who you sleeping with too. Especially especially when this young lady got with a piece of shit like this guy. You know, he like a straight up thug to me. And then when they caught him in Ohio, he had somebody else captive, had him for a hostage. That go to show you what kind of mind he has. And he needs to spend the rest of his life in prison. Personally, he should get a death penalty. He should. If I'm not mistaken, I think North Carolina has a death penalty. He needs to be put to death. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. And my heart goes out to this young lady and her family. And I'm praying that that little boy makes it. I hope he pulls through. I really hope he does. And it's sad that he had to suffer for something that he had nothing to do with. He had nothing to do with.